Hey, what's up? Kai with Sastila here. Today I have awesome news for both Notion and Columns AI users because Columns is releasing the Notion integration. So right now you can get your databases and convert them in something like this, an interactive graphic visual data story, so you can analyze all these complicated data, rows and rows and a lot of entries, and get a beautiful way of understanding information, analyzing and taking quick decisions, also to share with your stakeholders. Let's take a dive on it. The good thing about Columns AI integration is that now you can take any kind of Notion database and you can convert it in one visual story so you can analyze it. It doesn't matter if we are talking about company finances, sales CRM with a lot of different fields, or project management tool with this Kanban that you might think, oh, how can I convert this in visual insights? Let's start with the sales CRM. We have status, prospect lead, we have source, and we have a column with state. We have a lot of data here, right? So let's create a visual story. Let's start by adding some data. You can select Notion. As you can see, we can choose multiple databases because this is synchronized with our Notion workspace. So I choose start with the sales CRM. So by default, it automatically pulls some data, but I'm going to show you how to personalize this. So we have the query wizard and you have some recommendations. The moment you push them, you are going to get one different output. So for example, this is very cool because if we have the states on the Notion database, we are able to understand how many prospects, leads, contacts we have in each of the states. So we can see this on the map for understanding when your customer base is and also to understand sales. Let's do something different, filtering by status and source. And I'm going to show you what kind of AI Columns has. If you tell him something like, tell me the number of referral file source, he's going to process this information. And as you can see, you're going to get instant visual insights. So it's like having a personal assistant that is going to get data from the Notion database, put it directly on this interactive graph. You can also filter, for example, status, and to see only prospects. And we are getting the exact information that we want. You can, of course, customize the design, change the title, font size, position. You can choose custom colors or a palette of colors. You can even add a smart widget. This is going to do some other calculations for you. This is the total of the rows that you have in your database. And you don't have to stick with just a kind of graphic. You have a lot of them. You can choose the pie. As you can see, you have a lot of them. You can always come back to the insights that the AI is suggesting you. For example, let's take again the map of the United States. And we have one click to Notion, so you can send this interactive visual story to your workspace. When it's loaded, and you are going to watch the information that you need from the CRM Notion database. Let's check with different data, like company finances. We perform a query to know the expenses by category. Now we want to filter based on the type of expenses. After applying, you can see the new display. I like the pie chart. Let's change the title and save it. It's ready to send to the Notion. I am going to start creating my own dashboard in Notion with all these interactive widgets. Let's see what kind of visual data we can get from a Notion project management database after connecting it to Columns AI. Thanks to Columns, we can have a quick view of the number of tasks per project, also how many projects each worker is assigned to, and we can personalize it with different colors. We can generate highlights. For example, let's show the contrast between Gabriela, who has the most projects assigned, and Jameson for a more attractive display. You can resize the graphic and move the elements so you get your desired composition. Once this is done, you can send it to your Notion workspace. You can send your Notion interactive visual stories made with columns for skill, so they refresh on the designated time. And there's a lot more, but I'm out of time. I drop a link on the description so you can check all the deets. But act fast, because this lifetime build is not going to last forever.